Yo, get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
What's good, Chicago? It's your boy, Brandon Tracks Hyatt, and welcome to the ultimate party for Bears fans. Bears on Tracks. We're kicking off this TGIF Friday with some fire, some passion, and all the Bears buzz you can handle. Let's dive into the madness with Ashton Jeanty's love letter to Chicago, the Myles Garrett trade drama, and all the juicy Bears rumors you've been craving. Strap in, folks, because this isn't just a show, it's a celebration. Right off the top, Ashton Jeanty. All right, Bears fans, let's start with the electrifying news that got everybody's pulse racing. Ashton Jeanty, the Boise State running back, has flipped the script, folks. This dude was once said Chicago was too cold for him, is now singing a very much different tune. He's all about that Bears life at the number 10 pick. Thanks to some warm vibes from Caleb Williams and the new head coach, Ben Johnson. Here's Ashton Jeanty on NBC Sports Fantasy Football Happy Hour, folks. This is what he said, and I quote, "You know, those Chicago Bears are sitting pretty nice at 10. I think that might be a nice destination as well." Jeanty's starts are all the stats. Jeanty's stats are popping off the charts, man. 2,601 yards, 29 touchdowns, and he's not just a one-trick pony, folks. He can catch that rock too. But here's where it gets spicy. Should the Bears really go for a running back with their first-round pick when the trenches look like the Wild West? I mean, we're talking about a guy who could be the next Jahmyr Gibbs under Coach Johnson, right? But is it the right move? Everybody leave comments leave a comment in the comments below. Do you guys feel that Ashton Jeanty is the right fit at pick number 10 for the Chicago Bears? Leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. We appreciate your view. Thank you so much. Hit that noti bell. All right, let's move on to segment number 2, guys. The blockbuster dream, folks. We're going to shift gears to a blockbuster that could shake the NFL. I mean, I'm excited about it. How about it? Myles Garrett to the Bears? Imagine that defensive line with Garrett, folks. It would be like adding a dragon to your fantasy team. But at what cost? 2 first-round picks? Is that what the price is for a defensive juggernaut? I mean, Garrett could be the difference between a good season and a legendary one. But are we ready to pay up? Let me know in the comments below, because this is where the rubber meets the road. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in Myles Garrett to the Chicago Bears. Oh, folks, we're not done here yet. The coaching staff is looking like a dream. They're looking great, man. You got Ben Johnson under the helm, Declan Doyle, Dennis Allen, and the legendary Antoine Randall. It's like assembling the Avengers of football, folks. But what's the plan? Here's a rundown. Could it be Caleb Johnson in round 2? Could he help spark what we need? Who's stepping up in 2025, folks? Do you think that there's anyone that's on our active roster that could potentially step up, stay on the team, and make a difference? How about Karan Amagaji? Oh, man, I nailed that. I can't believe I said that one right. Wow. That's a tough name to say. What's the strategy with Karan Amagaji? Is he the dark horse we've been waiting for? What do you guys think about that? You guys think that Karan can actually turn it around? He's got good size. He's young. He can play multiple positions, but can he play one right? Can he play one well? Can he play one effective? Karan Amagaji, is he that guy? Is he that dude that's going to be a dark horse in 2025 season? Leave it in the comments below, guys. What about Trey Smith? You guys think we could outbid the Patriots for Trey Smith? Because you all know we need an offensive line, and we need to beef that up for sure. I honestly think there's going to be more than one team out there besides us that's going to go after Trey Smith. I mean, folks, this guy is a monster. Look at him. Look at the size of that guy. He's got 2 Super Bowl trophies, 2 Super Bowl rings. The guy is a monster. He's young. He's 26 years old. He's got his whole life ahead of him, and he's just coming off his rookie contract. And the Chiefs are in cap hell. They've only got $11 million in cap space. I don't care any which way you cut it. They have to figure stuff out. Not just for one player, but to sign the players they got, let alone about $6-7 million they have to put away when they draft more players. So what are they going to do? It sounds like they won't be retaining Trey Smith. They cannot cap him. They can't cap him, because if you cap him, then you got to pay like 20-something million dollars. And if they only have 11 million bucks in cap space, and they got to sign their rookies that they draft, that only gives them like maybe 5 million to play with for the entire year. And you still got to sign your players for this year that are coming on from last year. I mean, they're in trouble. It's way deeper than this. Sure, will they get creative? Yes. Will they find a way to roster a team? Absolutely. Will they move some contracts around and figure it out? And I'm sure there's more to to cut than just, Trey Smith. But at the end of the day, this very well might be not their last run, but it's going to make it more difficult next year and years to follow with all of the guys that need to get paid. But Trey Smith, I think the Patriots are definitely interested in him. I'm sure there's other teams also that could use his services. I mean, we need a hero like Trey Smith, obviously. So another thing I'd like to talk about, guys, on this TGI Friday is the future of none other than Ian Cunningham. I mean, I've heard that he's not interested in going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. But honestly, as soon as he said that, the Jaguars put in a request to interview him. Now, if they come back to the table and say, what's it going to take? How much power do you want? How can we align our vision with yours? All these sort of things can happen in order for Ian Cunningham to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Honest to God. It could happen. I mean, selfishly, I'd like to see him stay, but I also like to see him go because he's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of upside, and I think he could potentially be a good general manager in the NFL. And make no mistake about it, though, there's the other side of things. You get 2 third-round draft picks, one in this year and one in next year. And we all know we need bodies. We know we need talent. This draft is deep. We could definitely use an extra third-round draft pick this year and next year. Very important. Also, you could align with Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen, a new general manager that could potentially fit with them also. So this could be a part of the changing of the guard with Ryan Poles intact, obviously. Speaking of which, let's talk about Ryan Poles' future. Let's talk about what's going on with him. Let's talk about whether or not, um, what do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about Ryan Poles signing again? I mean, do you feel like he should play this year out or should have played this year out before getting an extension? I know it's good to be in lockstep with the new head coach and Ben Johnson and the general manager. They should be aligned. But for all intents and purposes, wouldn't you guys like to see him play a little bit more under fire? Or not play, but, manage a little bit more under fire and not feel so secure, but kind of like looking over his shoulder like, hey, listen, I got to do better. If I do better, I get to stay. I get retained. Leave it in the comments below. Come on, XApp. Look at all the guys on YouTube Nation. Look at all the comments that YouTube Nation, the regulars, are providing. Come on, let's be engaged. Let's interact. This is your community too. Everybody. It takes all you guys. This show is created from a fan to fans, and we appreciate you. We're going to bring up your comments here and a little bit below. What do you guys think about Ryan Poles and in his future? Leave it and drop it in the comments below. And let's not forget Jaquan Brisker. Do we need some safety insurance? Yes, he's going to play. Yes, he's ready. We just had Doug Plank on last night, and he said he absolutely can be productive after 2-3 concussions. He knows his body. There's team specialists. There's specialists nationwide. He talks about all the details and goes on. Watch that show yesterday with our new co-host, Chicago Bears legend Doug Plank. He was on last night. We went into detail about Jaquan Brisker and how he can and will be effective coming into this year and be healthy, and that the past concussions, they'll be more careful with him. They won't put him in positions. He won't put himself in positions, and he'll be more careful with the whole concussion issue. But who's on your radar? He said you got to do your due diligence and go out there and draft another safety just in case. You got to have a plan B. If you don't have a plan B in today's NFL, you're not doing it right. You got to do your due diligence and you got to stock up, okay? Leave that in the comments below, please, folks. What's up, Phil? What's up, Don? Bear down, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much for showing up and showing out on this very special edition of Thank God It's Friday, Bears on Tracks. All right, here we go. Here's some questions for the viewers. All right, Bears Nation, it's your moment to shine. Here's where we turn the volume up on your voices. Draft or pass on Ashton Jeanty at number 10. Type D for draft or P for pass. Are we diving into this or are we playing? Sorry about that, guys. Lost connection there for a moment. A little cold in here in Chicago, and sometimes the internet, I think, messes up around that weather, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, Draft or pass on Ashton Jeanty, number 10. Type D for draft or P for pass. Are we diving into this or are we playing it safe? Leave it in the comments below, guys. Question number 2. Myles Garrett for 2 first-round draft picks. Myles Garrett for 2-round draft picks. Type Y for yes or N for no. Are you ready to make history or stick to the script? Type Y for yes or N for no. Question number 3. Caleb Johnson with a K in the second round. Yay or nay? Caleb Johnson in the second round, running back from Iowa. Yay or nay? Leave it in the comments below, folks. Let's hear who you think should be our new MVP. Which player needs to step up in 2025? Which player needs to step up in 2025? Please leave it in the comments below. Question number 5. Who do you think can be our new MVP for 2025? Who do you think will be our new MVP for 2025? Let's also talk about safety targets for the draft. Who do you want to see in the Chicago Blue? Do you want to see a free agent? Is there any free agents that you would like to target? Is there anybody in the draft that you would like to target as a safety? Get those comments rolling, guys. And because it's Friday, let's predict the Super Bowl champs. Type KC for Chiefs or PHI for Eagles. Let's see who you're riding with. Are you riding with the reigning champs or betting on an upset? Let's see what you guys got in the comments below. All right, let's see what you guys got out there. Jason Gore, what's up, buddy? Hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for showing up and showing out. We got 22 in XApp Nation and none of them commenting. Come on, guys, pull your weight. Let's get some comments in here. Let's be interactive, okay? Let's be interactive just like our YouTube Nation. These guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Phil says, bear down, boys. Happy Friday. Phil says, the only way I could possibly see the Bears drafting Jeanty at 10 is if they kill offensive line acquisitions in free agency. That won't happen, though. Well, you never know. I mean, we could potentially get some acquisitions in the free agency. I see where there is a path for them to get creative. You almost want to play the market and see where a few guys drop, maybe secure one at the top, and then kind of let the dust settle and see what happens. Unless you have a clear-cut guy that wants to work with you and you know right away that he wants to come. Let's say, for instance, you got a guy at a center like Ryan for the Colts. I say, you know what? Talk to him, and he already shows interest. He wants to be here. He was on Barstool, Network, talking about how he would like to come to Chicago and all that good stuff. Sounds like he'd have some fun. Let's try to secure a guy like that, or maybe a couple other guys. You could get 2-3 guys and then maybe draft. I mean, seriously, you could probably get 2 guys, maybe 3 guys on the cheap, then go get one expensive, like potentially Trey Smith or something. And now you've got like 4 guys already on the offensive line. I know it seems a little bit rich, but could it happen? Possibly. And like I said, maybe the bottom 2 are more effective than what we have on the team, but we don't have to get rich on all those, and we could still draft an offensive lineman potentially in the second round, maybe with the early 3rd round pick. There's plenty of guys to pick from. And like I said, Phil, yeah, I could see Jeanty being drafted, but like you said, to your point, I will say this, and I agree, we have to do our due diligence and make that offensive line really look good in free agency. That's what's really going to tell us. Like I said, leave it in the comments below, man. This is the part where we turn it over to you guys. Got almost 30 on XApp, and no one's commenting from there. You guys on XApp, pull your weight just like YouTube. All these guys are in here dropping comments. You guys can leave comments. Plank does it all the time. There's a few people that do it. So hop on over, show some support in YouTube, comment in there if you're a little nervous, a little scared on sharing on XApp. Appreciate you guys showing up and showing out, but this is a community, so pull your weight, guys. Appreciate you. This is a great TGI Friday show. I love the vibe. I love the passion. I love the energy. I love our locals. I love our regulars. You guys are kicking butt. Appreciate it. How you doing? Keep it moving. Don Sims says, bear down. First-time listener, first-time viewer. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for commenting, and hit that noti bell, man. Ring that noti bell for all the notifications. Enter in for a chance to win a jersey of your choice once we hit that 3,000 subscriber mark and on 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Share this video with everybody, folks. If you're watching right now, don't just be as dumb as a chair that I sit on. Make sure that you share this video with everybody. Let your voice be heard. Let everybody know that you're rocking out at 5 o'clock Central in the morning, Chicago Bear time, or wherever it is that you are. Share with everybody. Let them know how proud you are of your community. Let's grow this community. We had Doug Plank on last night. We have Jim Miller. We have all kinds of Chicago Bears alumni, Bulls, Sox, Cubs, Blackhawks. We're going to have it all this year. It's going to be an amazing year, man. Kill the day. It's Friday, TGI Friday. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Plank says, Chris Foster, bear down. Good morning. Bear down. Phil, bear down tracks. Bear down, buddy. I love the pleasantries. I love the connection. I love how you guys talk to each other and communicate. It's awesome, man. Plank says, Don Sims, good morning. Bear down. Don Sims, good morning. Plank. He says P for pass. Don Sims says P for pass. Looks like they're passing. Looks like they don't want Ashton Jeanty at 10. Okay. We're going to pass on him then, guys. We're going to pass. Don Sims says Philly. He wants Philly to win. I agree, man. I'm going with the underdog. I know you guys might not like that, but I'm going for the underdog, man. It's just, okay, so they get 3 in a row. Big deal. Does it change anything in my life? Absolutely not. Does it change anything about being a Chicago Bear? No, absolutely not. Does it show why we went out and got Ryan Poles coming from the Kansas City Chiefs? Yes. Does it also show why we went and got and secured Ian Cunningham as assistant general manager from the Philadelphia Eagles? Yes. Because why? They're in the Super Bowl again, and they're doing another take back from 2 years ago. So this is a revenge tour for Philly. I think they're hungrier. I think they want it more. And, everybody says, but don't bet on against Patrick Mahomes. In my opinion, that defense and that coaching ended up winning that game and all those games. Did Patrick do it at the end in order to get in there and secure the wins? Yes. But without the defense being the number one scoring defense in the NFL, without the coaching staff, they don't get there. There's no way. And there's almost so much that you can do. There's only so much you can do. Just like the Detroit Lions, they ran out of rope. And I really think that the Eagles are hungry. They're going to want to win it. And I'm hoping that they do. It's not a for sure lock, so don't meet me out in the parking lot if it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I'm all about the underdog, man. I got the underdog energy. Let's go. Anis Lazib, are you guys going to talk about other teams than the Bears? Yeah, we do. We just talked about the Eagles, and we just talked about the Kansas City Chiefs. How about that, pal? Thanks for showing up and showing out, buddy. Thank you. Make sure you, be proactive and leave comments in the chat. Share the video. Enjoy your time here. Sheep Plank, good morning. Happy Friday. Bear down. Bear down, Sheep Plank. Thanks for showing up and showing out. Appreciate you. You're an early riser. I love my early riser vibes. I love this community. I love TGI Friday, man. It's awesome. Jay Capone says, I rather have Omarion Hampton or Quinshawn Junkins. Yeah, that's everybody's pick. That's a lazy, I mean, not lazy, but it is kind of because everybody's talking about those two guys. Everybody and their mama is talking about Omarion Hampton and Quinshawn Junkins, and that's okay. That's the way media drives us. They drive us into several options that everybody talks about. But this is a very, very deep draft. If you're not going to go one or two running back and you're going to go second round, go three or four. Really lock down, your both of the trenches, take care of all of that, make sure that's all covered. You can get a running back all the way up into the fifth round and be just as effective. Honest to God, there's a lot of good running backs here in the draft. So this all goes back to, like I said, him being at Radio Hall, in NOLA, and just basically saying that, prior to this, he said Chicago's too cold for him. Now he's saying because of Ben Johnson and the Caleb buzz and vibe, hey, man, it looks like a really nice home to be at. So why not talk about it, right? But yeah, Omarion Hampton, Quinshawn, yep, that's what everybody's talking about, and that's what Jay's talking about. Plank says, Jay, bear down. Plank says, she Plank, good morning, babe. Bear down. Jay, Plank, bear down. Plank, Annis, good morning, bear down. Plank says, I want Eagles as well. Yep, me too, buddy. All right. R. Jonasty, I want Mahomes to get injured and Wentz to come in and win it for Kansas City. Well, he's played that all the way through. Yeah, he's looking for guys to get injured here, folks. He's got some good vibes, bad vibes going on. R. Jonasty, maximum chaos. Whoa. Mac J. Adams. Bear down, Mac. I'm not sure if you've been in here before. I feel like I've seen your name before. I'm just not sure if it's in this community because we support other communities too. But if this is your first time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and smash that noti bell for all the notifications. Appreciate you, buddy. Share this with everybody. Plank says, R. Jonasty, good morning. Bear down. Hey, guys. Come on back, man. We love our Friday morning vibes, our TGA Friday vibes. We're on every morning at 5 o'clock Central, Chicago Bear time, where the Bears play. And thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. Enter for a chance to win, be the most active, the most go-get, inspired, and passionate follower. So you can enter for a chance to win a jersey of your choice once we get 3,000 subscribers, guys. Idler. Yo, what's up? Not much. Just having a podcast, buddy. How about you? What are you doing? Hope you grabbed your coffee. Plank says, May J. Adams. Let's see here. Where was it at? Mac J. Adams. Good morning. Bear down. Love it, man. Thank you, Plank. Thank you for being engaging. Appreciate you, buddy. Nice for you to catch everyone as they walk in the door. That's great. Thank you so much, man. Jonesy, good morning. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Idler. Not a serious injury. Oh, well, hey, let's not wish a serious injury on anybody, I hope. I mean, let's put some good vibes out there, man. We've got black ice out here. It's ice cold. I got some guys that, they irritate me or whatever in life, but I don't want to see anybody injured. Come on, man. I just think it would be hilarious for Wentz to get revenge against the Eagles, especially since they say his ring doesn't count for the Foles year, and he can't play unless. Listen, everybody on the team, who's saying that nonsense, dude? Who are you listening to? Are you listening to the National Enquirer, TMZ? Who's saying that his ring doesn't count? Everybody in the building gets that ring. I don't care if you're a bottle washer or somebody that scans tickets. Everybody there gets a dang ring, man. That freaking thing counts. He could have been there at any point in time. That's like saying baseball players, you get so deep into the baseball, say a guy starts getting wore out, you pull a guy up off the freak out of the bullpen, he's going to throw some balls, okay? Is he not any more important than the freaking guy that started? No, absolutely not. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It's a team freaking game. He was there. That's nonsense. That has nothing to do. One player should not dictate who you want to see win a freaking game and force somebody else to get injured. You know? Yeah, I don't want that. Mahomes is out. What do you mean he's out? What are you talking about? He's out. That's just crazy. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. We will have another edition coming out at 8 o'clock Central. We might have another Chicago Bear in the building coming to visit you guys. Another special guest. And also, I would like to bring up some breaking news we had from the CCO of Pro Football Hall of Fame. He sent us a message out yesterday, right around the time that news broke out, that there are 4 class of 2025 in the Hall of Fame, class of 2025. 4 new guys. Man, talk about it. Put it in the comments below if you're excited about the class of 2025. I think it's cool that we got another representative. Sure, he didn't start with us, but our team was part of his journey in Jared Allen. Sterling Sharp, Antonio Gates. It's a good class, man. I'm excited about it. Leave it in the comments below if you guys are excited about this class of 2025. What's up, Mike Crescenius? Bear down, dude. Let me know if you've heard of any new information, guy. Keep praying for you, man. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's about it. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, that notification bell for more of this energy every week. Keep those bear paws up, keep the faith, and let's make this weekend all about Chicago. Bear down, baby, and we're out.